Shalom Israel. My name is Officer Kayad, one out of ISUPK Jamaica. ISUPK started 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, 1969. You know what I mean? ISUPK is the home of the truth, and ISUPK is run by Commanding General Yahana. You understand? I say, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Baraka Thumb to my brothers. Yahweh Shamar, Ila Thun Ba'asham Yahweh Shai to my sisters. All right, so bad reggae singer, you know what I mean? Tough artist, one of the toughest singer them Jamaica have ever seen. Coming out of the tribe of Benjamin here in Jamaica. Barrington Levy. Some might say Levi, you understand? We know say a Benjamite, but him have the Levite last name, so to speak. You know what I mean? That's a joke though. See? Barrington Levy. You understand? Well, Barrington Levy seem like him understand what I go on. You understand? Not all artists get it, you know. Enough artists are look towards, the no money. Barrington Levy understand the politics and the financial warfare surrounding, you know what I mean, genres of music. No. Barrington Levy said, this is an article, Zane, in Dancehall mag, and it said, Barrington Levy says he's rejected offers to record an Afrobeat riddims. You understand? And many people are going to see that and say, oh, you know what I mean? Why him do that? Ray. Barrington Levy is smart. We are going to read the article and show you why him says so. See? And Barrington Levy basically has said the same thing where we have been saying. You understand? Which we are trying to show you, say, you know what I mean? Afrobeat is a competitor. And as a matter of fact, Afrobeat is plagiarizing of your thing. But when you give, you know what I mean, your support to Afrobeat, and we are going to cover this, you know. I not spill the whole of the beans them yet, you know. I read the article and then I'm going to jump into this. See? Let me just do that. No. All right. So it says, Barrington Levy says he's rejected offers to record an Afrobeat riddims. Right. Veteran reggae / dancehall superstar Barrington Levy says he has rejected offers to record songs on Afrobeat riddims, as he will never switch from the genre on which he rose to stardom. Let me repeat that. As he will never switch from the genre on which he rose to stardom. You understand? We need more artists with this way, I call it now. Loyalty. You understand? And you see this same loyalty, it will reflect back into the loyalty to your own people. You understand? Let me read, let me continue. The Under Mi Sensi singer was discussing his new album and other plans for 2023 during a Television Jamaica interview when he made the revelation. I am focusing right now on my new album for 2023, but I still want to make it the original reggae vibes that people love me for. Right? These nowadays people trying to move over to Afrobeat because people do come to me and say, me have an Afrobeat rhythm. You want it? And I say, no. Levy told veteran entertainment journalist with Anthony Miller, Zane, why would I switch from my original dancehall music to Afrobeat? Where is our reggae music? Then try to copy. And at that, we are trying to tell you, any, you know what I mean, person who know, Zane, reggae and know dancehall knows that Afrobeat is a plagiarism of dancehall and reggae. You understand? All right, look upon reggaeton. Reggaeton is a one reggae rhythm, a dancehall rhythm. It became the genre of reggaeton, you know. Those are our Hispanic brothers. We not knock them, we not beat them. You understand? Our Hispanic brothers are our brothers. Them have more right to it than these Africans. Oh no, this is what the Africans them do now. Claim that it came up through stages, and now them came up with this. A lie. See Barrington Levy, I make you know that. It's lies. Barrington Levy being a reggae artist and a dancehall artist, you know what I mean? It is obvious to him that that is stealing from dancehall, Afrobeat. It is the same drum pattern in reggaeton that make Afrobeat, but them just put a little spin to it, a little African twist. You understand? And them claiming that them develop it over the years and it come from such a tribe and this and blah, blah, blah. It is just them fine-tuning the history of them having, listening and, you know what I mean, doing dancehall and reggae. Because before Afrobeat come on the scene, they were just doing dancehall and reggae. That's all they were doing, dancehall and reggae. And all after a sudden now, they claim we have a new genre where sound like dancehall. No such thing, man. You can't, no bother with that. But Barrington Levy understood. See? So I'm keeping it real with my original reggae music. He added. Levy concerns are similar to that of international dancehall producer John FX, who pointed out in an interview last year that Afrobeat singers have used the dancehall drum pattern to take musical world by storm, or take the musical world by storm. Them thief from dancehall and know hear what them do, brethren. And this is why we have to speak out. Because them a box food out of the mouth of our children. We went through slavery, which they are complicit. Them send with them capture with the use of the guns that the oppressor gave them. Send we in a slavery. Our struggle caused us to create our culture. And now them want to steal it and claim it to be them own. And afterwards, you know them say, oh, it don't come from us because we are all one. We weren't all one back in the 1600s. We weren't all one in the 15 and 1400s when you were rounding us up, getting us out of your land. No, we are all one because we created our beautiful genres and culture. Come on, man, no bother with that. They stole from us and now them a come tell we say reggae don't come from us, it really come from all of us. Like we and them are one. We and them are not one. We are not Africans. You understand? I don't know if Barrington Levy know that we are not Africans, you know. But at least him have some level of, you know what I mean, of knowing financial warfare, because him know say, yo, if him go up on an Afrobeat rhythm, that is him giving him support to Afrobeat. You understand? Making it more popularized. Say, see, here is another Jamaican veteran supporting our movement. Because them know, say, is a counterfeit. But when we give it, it's what they call it now. When we give it, it's what they call it. What the word am I look for? When we legitimize it by going on it, them feel more comfortable. Them say, all right, see it, a knockoff, but see, then give it a green light. Barrington Levy knows say, if him give them that feature upon that Afrobeat rhythm, him a box food all time, pick them out. You understand? And he must sell out him own people. See, let me continue reading. So him say, so this John FX, who pointed out in an interview last year that Afrobeat singers have used the dancehall drum pattern. All right, let me tell you straight. If you YouTube Afrobeat rhythms right now, where you going to see pop up for the most part, does sound like trap dancehall already. Yo, and it's so strange. Afrobeat rhythm instrumentals, for the most part, sound like trap dancehall beat. Them not even try make it sound different. No. You understand? Let me continue. To take the musical world by storm, resulting in many people believing the genre come out of Africa continent is dancehall. So enough people are dancehall, them are do over there in that Afrobeat arena. Because it sounds so much like dancehall. And you know what? We at a disadvantage because guess what? Once upon a time, those Africans would have to book us for a show. You understand? And we would get paid. Of course, if it was up to the ISUPK and the command in general, and no other nation could do our genre of music, you understand, except us, so that we earn all the revenue, any culture, anything that we create would come directly back to us. You understand? But it reached a point where now the African, them seeing so much of us, start doing music, and them have the fan base of 1 billion people over there in Africa. So now them don't need us for no more show. You understand? Them have superstars like Stone Boy and Burna Boy and some other upcoming Afrobeat, you know what I mean, artists where for them, as them come up, all right, if an artist here in Jamaica, see, boss, see, the most him get is what YouTube popularity. You understand? He might do a couple shows, see, and in time short. Over there in Africa, him get for tour all those countries in Africa. You understand? Him get for tour them every month. Not our artists, you know, but that Afrobeat artists get for tour every month by just coming on the scene. And he make millions and millions and millions of US dollars by using our thing. Where our dancehall are, what our young youth them do. Them have to sing about chopping because that's you want here. And that the little generation them want here. So them sing about chopping all when them not chop. Because chopping are going to put them on the front line. Saying? Because nobody in Jamaica don't want to hear nothing else. They want to hear chop. The younger generation want to hear the chop tune them. So them sing the chop tune them and they make a quick food. And that food is not long lasting. Meanwhile, these Africans who steal our culture, you know what them do? Them build some plagiarism of our dancehall and reggae rhythms. And some, you know what I mean, some engineer over there mix a song and it blew up in Africa. It blew up in Africa and him become rich and wealthy. All you don't hear about him rich. Him rotten. And them don't need our artists them for no show. Them only need our artists them for validation. For make for them people now more confirm and happy for say, yo, all right, see a Jamaican artist, yeah, come, you know what I mean, come validate the thing. You understand? That is what them do. They make popcorn come over there, do couple videos, do couple shows, but I just use them, I use popcorn for highlight other African artists. Put him in a collab for boss another African artist, for boss an African artist. Then now, you know them start, you know them a draft for the rapper them. Up on social media, you see, even some old, you know what I mean, some old African woman a rap. And that them a do now, them a use with culture right now. Blatant and brawling. And later on, you go hear say, I know we make it at them. You have to blame your Rastafari community for that. Because if the Rastafari community wasn't in bed with Africa, your picnic them wouldn't have to struggle as all them a struggle right now. A man where boss would have toured down the world, or at least a toured down Africa. Because now Africa could put them claim to our thing. But because the Rastafari community make it seems like we are all one. And reggae is made out of African drums, which is a flip. Hey, that is the most. Hey, that's why I would say, yo, you see these religions, they are the reason why we are in the country. These religions and our political and religious leaders. They are the reason why we suffer as a people. You see, the praise that them give to the Africans, talking about we are Africans, is the reason why Afrobeat is flying right now. And you have these dummy, them big-head Rastafari leaders. Yeah. I say, I jeer our artists, them, and I say, yeah, man, that for go on. See, Afrobeat there, Bunta Baruka being one of them. Yeah, man, boy, right now, Afrobeat are go on, you know. Sorry for the chopper artists, them. You're sorry for your, you mean say you really sell out your sons, them, your nephews, them, for some dude eating African over there. You would rather see these mud hut, you know what I mean, bush meat eating Amites, eat a food rather than the youth them out here. So a crime you want them do. A murder you want them murder people. Well, Barrington Levy no stay so. And big up Barrington Levy. Of course, we don't know nothing about Barrington Levy. We don't know if Barrington Levy, you know what I mean, for as far as we concerned, Barrington Levy might be the most, you know what I mean, the biggest sin upon the face of the earth. But at least him have this right. You understand? Let me continue reading. John FX had also noted that 2021 Grammy winners, Virginia-based band Soulja, throughout their Beauty in the Silent album, has stayed faithful to authentic reggae and its one-drop drum pattern, unlike most of the other Jamaican contenders. All right, another thing. Well, John FX never said this, but We see this. After this band Soldier won the Grammy for Best Reggae Album, they mock the Jamaican contestants who lost. After them do an interview, the interviewer asks them, what do you think about, you know what I mean, the other artists them whenever win, and you know what I mean, and what they might think that you have won, and then bust out a laugh. Yeah, man, go back to the video. See? So, what we are trying to show you is, them things where I put food on the table. We don't know if we sell it out to the heathens. You understand? At least, if we don't even can't see the difference between we and the Africans, at least understand that the Africans, them, don't care about you. At least know this. See, most people can't see the difference, you know. But at least know, say, what happens over Africa does not benefit you. As a matter of fact, it takes food off of your table. At least understand that. If you can't see that there's a clear difference between us. Barrington Levy, him smart. You understand? We're going to read a scripture. You know what I mean? We're going to read from the book of Proverbs. You understand? Remember, again, like this video, subscribe to this channel. You understand? This is ISUPK, Jamaica under command in General Your Honor. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 5 and 15. And it says, drink water out of thine own cistern. You understand? And that is what Barrington Levy did. Him never want to go upon an Afrobeat because that is not his system, even though it's stolen from us. But him never want to represent something that don't represent him people. Zin? And running water out of thine own well, right? Him want to make sure, so whatever thing him create, it's the benefit of him own people. You know what I mean? It uplift, you know what I mean? His own people and their own creation. You understand? Verse 16. Let thy fountain be dispersed abroad and rivers of water in the streets, right? Verse 17. Let them be only thine own and not strangers with thee, right? So don't come into any agreement with these Africans. You understand? Talking about, you go don't do no collab. I'm going to say it straight. It's not a sin to do a collab, you know. I mean, if you boil it down to contractual agreements and things, the most I tell you, so don't have no covenant with them. A contract is a covenant. So I guess that is a sin. You understand? That is a sin, you know. A contractual arrangement with an African, you know what I mean, is a sin, you know, because them are heathen. The most I say, have no covenant with them. See? Don't do no collab with them. Make them stay over there, so, and you stay over here, so. Because you're not going to benefit. The more artists from them, boss, the less show when you get over Africa. The less show, the lower on the dancehall go and on the reggae go. The more these Eden start do what them do, the less you profit. Don't do no collab with them. Don't go upon no more Afrobeat. You understand? When them come to Jamaica for come friending up and come say, yo, we need to come back to the roots. You know what I mean? And give homage to the Jamaican artists, them and Ray, and Blade. Don't buy it. Don't accept the quick cash. All them look is validation. Because them knows that anything will blow up in Jamaica amongst the Benjamite them, it gone through the gate. It is you that let Afrobeat through the gate, you know. And you let it through the gate. Them want to come over the west now to head into the mainstream because them can't go through the oppressor. So them want to try to go through the black community, which them not like. That's why them draft here, you know what I mean, a Meek Mills and have him parading over there, beat him up, rob him, and then make him come back at that. But we need to do more for Africa, like a big blinking idiot. See, them try the same thing with Popcorn about a year ago. Parade him round, rob him, nearly rob him, 2 men have to end up dead, or 3. If Popcorn never have armed security, probably him would have dead. Because these Africans don't respect you. Zin? No, them a try look access into the mainstream. Them already get some height already. What are you give them? Because the oppressor no want have nothing to do with you, you know. Because you born chichi man in a year song, you know. Which is right. You born chichi man. So the oppressor try to hold you down already. Why would you let these filthy heathens come take over? So that no, you don't have nothing now. Nothing at all. Nothing at all you don't have now. Remember say, the genre of music and the culture that we create over is the only thing we have. We don't have nothing more. What else we have over here, so? We don't have the education system or the oppressor education system that, you understand, and when you get your education, you might still not find a job. You might still have to go work at one gas station. You understand? The only thing black people, the descendants of the slave, the children of Israel over here have is what they created. We don't have no stake in Jamaica. None. The only thing we have is what we created. And I eat the most I give we, and I eat I put food on our table in so many ways. You know, see our leaders them cut down every avenue where we can make out our music. We create the music, dance start keep, you know what I mean? Soup start sell, peanut, everything start sell a dance, a whole economy create wrong with thing. Now they lock it down. Because they know why you eat nothing. And now them Edens they are come to take the little last drop where they fall tight. Right you know, you can't keep a dance. Them find every excuse to make you can't keep a dance and earn a living. You understand? Now these Edens like the vulture they are, they might come for the little crumbs we left where for going out with the picnic them if you eat, the little crumbs where you're picnic them for eat now. These vultures, these Edens are come for the last drop. No, you're not gonna have nothing. Do not collab with no Afrobeat artists. Make them stop look what you know about Africa. You know nothing about Africa? You ever go Africa yet? Stop big up the African them, man. Make them turn over there so when them come to Jamaica, don't show them your culture. Make them, don't record them. Don't put them by your rhythm. Load them. Make them, just tell them, say, yo, look, we're not upon that, you know. Our people, them we are think about right now. Even if you think we are Africans, because we know no brainwash and think so we are Africans. Even if you think you're Africans, still say no. Because at least you're going to left something for your picnic them in Jamaica. Because if the Africans them go through the gate locked on you. Completely no. And with that, you understand, like this video, subscribe to this channel. This is ISUPK Jamaica and the Commanding General, Your Honor. Shalom.